Oh, we heard you, and then we said at least it's not a tournament setting. And
Exactly.
So
Yeah, I mean, you'll probably never see me in a tournament setting, honestly.
One of these days, I'll get you to bring. I'll get you to bring
like a week in the morning.
oh, I don't think I will be able
everyone's
to
at
make
work?
the tournament in January.
Oh, we heard you. And then
I had
we
the
said
kids
at
that
least
weekend,
it's not a
so
tournament
it's going to be
Exactly.
harder for me to
Yeah,
Anyway,
I mean, you'll probably never
spend
see
the
me
day
in a tournament setting.
geeking
one
out.
of these days. All right.
Geeking
I'll
out.
get you to bring. I'll get you to bring.
like the
But I wanted to come and beat everybody's butt.
Well, I'm excited. I just want to see who brings like planeswalkers and whatnot.
I honestly think you'll see some Ashiok.
I found 3
Ashiok control.
buildable planeswalkers in my bulk while I was looking for other things.
I'm gonna
And
do
I
a
pulled them out and
bounty
put them inside.
that for every planeswalker I see in the event's gonna be an extra $20 to the first place prize.
I hope they print 100 common planeswalkers, and that some of them are Cheerios planeswalkers that tap for mana.
A zero cost planeswalker.
Just
how
imagine.
ridiculously bad would it have to be? Because
To be that,
they
yeah.
did a 2-drop, it would have to be worse than Tibalt. And that
It would
just
be like
seems
you
it'd
get
be-
37% of the mana of your choosing amongst a random color generated.
Whenever you
by-
tap 2 lands,
Like,
you only produce
can't
1 mana.
You can't
Yeah.
play more than one spell per turn.
Yep, there's something like that.
You stacks
Yeah,
for
it'll-
yourself.
So it just
Yeah.
stacks for you alone.
You know what? It'll be a 0-cost planeswalker, and it'll just have that text that just says you cannot cast one more than 1 spell per turn, and it will have no loyalty abilities.
Yep.
And it'll have 100 loyalty.
Yeah, and the only way to get rid of it if you bring it down to 0.
Yeah,
No other way.
that's what you get. if you
Am I
wanna-
seeing a Gary? Am I seeing Gary?
You're witnessing
Oh, yeah.
Gary.
Gary.
Yeah, this is really the only other list I maintain other than that raccoon list you saw last week.
That's
so
fair.
I figured I'd do something new, or 2 weeks ago maybe.
Gary's always fun though.
I'm gonna do something old.
I have-
not
I have-
that old.
I have a fondness for Gary because one of the first competitive decks I built when I came back to Magic was Mono Black Devotion back in Theros.
Oh, hell
Nice. Yeah,
So-
I got into a 1v1 by playing Pauper and Mono Black Devotion, so
Yeah.
Gary has a special place in my heart too.
I think everyone loves Grey Merchant of Asphodel.
Yeah,
Yeah. It's just one of those.
That's fair.
It's just phenomenal.
yeah.
It's a legendary rectangle of cardboard with ink on it.
It could be a legendary. There are many legendaries worse than this legendary.
That's true. I noticed actually in the Lord of the Rings set, a lot of the rares, I'm like, this is like a terrible uncommon, and they printed it as a rare.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like at best, it's a horrifically awful uncommon.
Yeah, card rarities kind of don't mean anything anymore.
At this point in the game, yeah.
I
Well, it's-
really
it's-
feel like they do.
It's
Right.
This
it
card
does
is
it does mean
uncommon,
something.
and it's awesome.
It
Yeah,
it helps
means
their
you can run
artificial.
this as your
Yeah,
prop.
it makes it pretend.
No, yeah, it's artificial scarcity, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all it is. That's all rarity ever was.
Wait, let me randomize it.
How can we make sure you have to rip
Randomize
50
away.
packs to get this?
Yeah,
chest?
seriously. 3 and
Just buy the
number
single.
4.
Hey, we love to
Of course,
see it.
you know, sometimes you buy one single or pack or whatever, and
Well, that's all it takes. You get that one pack and you hit a joyous crack, and then you're like, oh, wait a minute. I can do this every time?
I bought a pack the other day, and I opened that expensive ass Avacyn
There are two
Commander Masters pack.
There are two TikTok accounts that I like to follow that crack Pokemon. I don't play Pokemon or anything like that. One of them is like this dude, and he has this episode where it's should I open it or should I keep it sealed?
Deep Pocket is so
Fucking-
awesome.
And Deep Pockets is
Yeah.
fantastic, and it teaches you to never ever buy packs. Like
It's so true.
Like, yeah, it's such a good example of like
I
not.
should just never do that.
Yeah, well, I should not do it at all. And then
But if you're a gambling man,
the other account I
sometimes
followed
you get
is
one Commander Master's set booster and you crack an Absent Angel of Hope,
Is that a
which is
valuable card?
it's almost twice the cost of the pack.
Nice. Yeah, it's
And then
always
you-
good when you feel like you make your money back on them.
the other
Of course,
account.
you don't unless you sell it. I mean, I'm just gonna put it
Yeah,
in Kalia. It's a
Johnny.
Kalia
Yeah.
pile, so
That's what
it's
I was
really
told.
it's an exercise in stupidity. The whole thing, but I love it. It's great. It's very
The
fun.
other account I follow for pack opening is this lady. She just got into Pokemon like a couple weeks ago, but like she gets all excited over like literally everything, and like she goes by the Pokemon's vibe.
Oh, that's
So whether it be, and
That's
she's it's just
amazing.
oh,
I
and
love
it's
that.
just so freaking wholesome, and she's so like it's just so wholesome, and I'm like she gets so excited over like everything, like
Cracks a
she's
pack,
just
and she's
discovering
like,
it.
oh my god, you guys, there's cards in here.
And, yeah, and she's like she's like a woman, but like she's not a kid, but like just watching her, like her expressions are very genuine, and it's just like a joy to watch.
That's
like-
fantastic.
Yeah,
I
instead of those
love
yeah.
games
that
that just
stuff.
throw away like 99% of the pack, and they just look at the one rare card and then move on to the next.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like-
there's
Red
some
pack.
things so like I don't know, unhinged, deranged. What would Moist Critical say? He would say it's delinquent. There's something so delinquent about just watching somebody be like, "Oh, that's rare sucks,"
play me
and then
one
like
drop.
go to the
That's
next
fine.
one. You know?
Yeah, like chain smoking.
Yeah. 'Cause it's like if people are like shredding through like so many packs, I don't know.
Well, for
It's
my
like-
third.
It's like, yeah, I kind of just want to see all the rares too. After a while, like after watching somebody open that many packs.
They do put enough art alters in them and stuff too, and I don't follow stuff too closely, so even any pack I ever do open, it's like, oh, cool, what's this card do?
Neat.
I
This
am
is good and limited.
I like finding
Magic-
weird old cards that everyone forgot about and trying to make them good.
Magic
Create a
needs
situation where they're
They
awesome.
do just yeah.
Magic does need to learn for Pokemon, and that having one type of pack is ideal. And putting all this shit in collector boosters, like while yeah, it reduces the price of foils, it's also like most kids will never like open a serialized anything or like anything like worth like hundreds of dollars because they don't exist in regular packs.
Yeah, and it's the sad truth.
And I feel like that's kind of shitty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Sometimes, Sometimes yeah, I'm keeping this 7. This is a fantastic 7. It's my second 7, so I'm gonna keep them all. But sometimes I see on
am
Reddit
down to
like
6.
sometimes I see on like a Reddit forum or thread or subreddit or whatever. Like some dad is like, oh, I bought my kid a collector booster pack of MTG and he opened this serialized card or whatever. So I guess that's a thing that happens, or
Can
people
happen,
are just
yeah, exactly.
karma
Yeah, it
farming, possibly.
kids.
But I like to think that it happened.
So Charlie, whenever you're ready.
We're going? Alrighty.
What you got?
No, not gone.
This is a Monolith Devotion deck. Guess what's inside?
Islands. Mountains.
Baseball cards.
Swamp? What is this?
Are you
Building
ramping?
Devotion. One black pip at a time.
My God, he's ramping. In mono black.
This isn't a ramp spell. I mean, I'm ramping my devotion.
That's the same
Ramping your life king.
Yeah.
I'm playing Tatiova, Steward of Tides. I'm gonna get some lands. I'm gonna make the lands turn into flying creatures. I'm gonna use them to cast more lands, and I'm gonna take lands, and there's gonna be lands.
Land out.
Hit
Lance.
people.
We're gonna just land it around. Yeah, I don't know. Here's a Riveteer's Overlook. I'm gonna go grab a forest card. life.
Whoa there.
That's
Life
fair.
totals are only supposed to go one direction, except for mine.
Yeah, up. Mine goes up. Yours doesn't go up?
Um, mine don't go up. Mine goes my shiny count goes up though.
Yeah. I'm
Are you
playing
getting
Abaz.
Yeah, another life gainer.
Just do a T expanse, crack it. This is the card I drew for turn. I'll go get a plains. I'll pass.
I'll drop a
Can't
turn.
find any forests in my lands deck.
Oof, I will play Rakdos Guildgate as my land return, and I will pass.
Next
Oh,
turn.
there's one.
Nice and slow. I'll play a swamp and say, go.
Alright, I just finished getting my land. One downside of this deck is most of this game that you're going to see from my side of the table is just, me shuffling my deck again.
Mhm.
Alright.
There. Oh, boo.
Let's do an island. I'm going to tap 2. I'm going to cast Growth Spiral, so I'll draw a card. I may put a land card in my hand onto the battlefield. I'm going to put Simic Growth Chamber from my hand onto the battlefield. I will bounce this island, and then I will pass my turn.
Alright.
Efficient.
Montaigne, tap 2 for lens, and I'll pass.
Untap. Drop a turn. Oh, I never not had it. I'm gonna play a mountain. Tap 2 for clean. And I'll get a treasure, and I'll pass the turn.
Turn. Swamp, go. Not the
Gonna
most exciting
un-
opener.
Tap, upkeep, and draw.
I would be so sad if you cast Gary right away with a devotion of 3.
Hey, you never know.
Those are rookie numbers.
You can still.
You gotta pump them numbers.
Let's tap 3. I'm gonna cast Harrow.
Hello.
I'll sacrifice Harrow.
Counter it.
I'm gonna sacrifice this forest, and I'll search my library for up to 2 basic land cards, put them on the battlefield, shuffle my library. Then I'm gonna do a land from my hand in addition. So we'll get a forest, and screw it. This forest is literally just in my view, so it's going on the table.
Harrow comes in untapped.
That is true. I'm sorry.
I don't know if you have another ramp spell that you're going to cast right away before you get shuffling.
No.
Shortcut it if you want, is all I'm saying.
I don't actually.
Hardy ran out of ramp spell. It's disappointing.
I know.
Rocking
I'm
in
a
the
Simic.
house.
I'm a Simic slouch. But what I am gonna do is cast my commander, and I'm gonna pass my turn.
Damn. Alright.
Damn.
She's out. Drop a turn. We'll do Montaigne. And tap 2 to cast Arbaz. Everyone lose 1, I'll gain 1.
Ouch! I'm at 30. My starting life total.
I will
hurts.
then tap 1 for a Flare Husk. Everyone lose, I gain.
Oh my god! I'm below my starting life total.
Alright, game's good now. I can quit right there.
Just
And
one, you guys. Have a good week. Go on.
that'll be my 1-1. I'll just pass after that, though. Can't do much past there.
Isn't it an 0-0?
Technically.
Sure, off return. We're gonna do some setup here. We're gonna tap 2 for a Blood Aspirant, and then we will tap 1 for Disciple of the Vault.
Oh,
Oh my god! That card's
someone's
so
got
good
to
too.
start.
It's a shiny one too. I got it when they
That
were
was-
cheap.
Oh,
That was
gorgeous.
2 oh my god so good cards in a row.
You got a Blood Ass Pirate and.
That's awesome. I will pass
What do
a
you
turn.
ask
And
for
that,
it?
Next turn.
Hard to make fun of Disciple of the Vault.
Such a good
It's like, what
card.
do you do?
And my battlefield's all fucked up.
And it's just like, yep, that card's really good.
Battlefield. I barely knew her.
I'll fix these lands later. I'm the Monarch. Draw at end step.
Accept it. I'm the Monarch. Deal.
Jesus.
So I'm just gonna hide them down here so I got more room to play.
I did not realize the foil was worth like
Oh, it's up there.
$14. I thought it was like $8. I'm like, it's-
Now you're gonna be like, oh my god, you guys, we gotta stop the game. It's worth like 3 Gs. I gotta go.
I gotta get a
put it in my
proxy.
cave. Yeah. I gotta make a proxy right now.
Uh-huh.
Can't even breathe around it. Did you pass Master of the Monarchy?
Did. Yep.
Just gonna give you a little crown there. I know you have the token, but
Oh yeah, thanks.
you know,
There
here we
there
are on
go.
the spell
We're
table.
good now. We got the extra layer of protection on it now.
So we needed.
Draw. Oh, sick! I drew a land. It's awesome. That's exactly what I wanted.
Come on.
Let's play an island. And I'll tap green and a blue,
I should get it graded.
and I'll tap a green and a blue.
I did that. I had a card that could have been worth like $400
Eureka moment.
and got it graded. And I knew it was kind of shit. It came back as a 6. Yep, you're good.
Yeah.
And I draw
And
2.
I was like, I'm
Land.
trying to put together the full binder of the Snorlaxes, right?
Yeah.
And it was this one. And I'm like, I don't want a blank space in my binder. So I just cracked the slab. I was like, I don't care.
I mean, at a 6, it doesn't really.
He's hey, it's a 6.
I wanted to grade one of my high-end Magic cards, and then I found out that graded Magic cards don't mean shit.
They don't mean anything,
Nobody,
yeah.
Nobody cares. 0 people, unless it's like a Black Lotus or a Power 9. Like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna do some stuff. I'm gonna start by tapping 3. And I've already done some stuff, but I'm gonna do more stuff. I'm gonna cast Frantic Search, so I'm gonna draw 2, discard 2, untap up to 3 lands.
Yeah, like when I had a bunch of stuff graded, I only have a few Pokemon cards. My father-in-law's got tons of like sports cards, and I'm like, all I have is Magic.
But the sports cards is like, I have a bunch of sports cards. They're from the 90s, so
The one that he got
they're
back,
worth nothing.
one was he had a Shohei Ohtani rookie card in a Gem Mint 10.
Discarding Vitalize and Dizzy Spell, I'm gonna untap Island, Forest, and Simic Growth Chamber. I'm gonna tap this island.
Jeez, how many lands you gonna dip?
I'm gonna play Ponder. I'll get the top 3 cards of my library. I may then put them back in any order. I may shuffle, draw a card. And is there.
Is there anything else you'd like to do, dear?
Oh, there's more. There's more.
Gotta cast at least one more ramp spell.
Yep, feels that way.
Yeah. I mean,
You're not ramping, you're
minimum.
not trying.
Let's do this. So I'm going to reorder these. Like that. Draw this card. And I'm going to tap this forest to Wild Growth,
My Atlanta.
my Simic Growth Chamber. So now it taps for green, green, blue.
The combo deck?
Milds.
Mild spices over here. Dreymeister, do you have any blockers? Yeah, you do. You got a 1/3.
The one there, yeah.
But you also have the Monarchy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to combat. I'm coming at you. I'm going to swing Tatiova at you for 3. I'm a wild
Alright, no
man.
blocks.
Wait, does that have death touch?
It does.
Oh, but you're not blocking. So I'm a genius. This was a genius play.
And it was
I
all
knew
meant to
that he
happen.
wouldn't block somehow. And then I'll go to my end step and I will draw this card that I just pondered there and pass my turn. Very long Simic turn. What do you know? Who'd have thunk
I'm
it?
sure there'll be more in the future.
Montaigne.
Only every another turn of the game, possibly.
Tap 2 for an Alchemist Vial. Draw a card. We never. Yeah, I was like, wait a minute. I will have everyone lose 1. I gain 1.
What? No way.
I will then tap 3 for an Inspiring Overseer. I will gain 1 and draw. I will
That
then
card's
move to combat, and I will poke hip for 1.
I accept.
And then I will take the Monarch, and I will pass the turn. Draw a card.
That's it. Draw for turn. I'm surprised I still have this shit. That's cray cray. I will play this Gateway Plaza as land for turn. Oh, that seems like way too good. So I'm gonna do that. I'm going to cast Fake My Own Death on Kalain,
Oh, good one.
and then so I'll let that resolve, and then I'll play Village Rites.
Oh, okay.
So I'll sacrifice Kalain. She'll come back tapped. I'll create a 2 treasure tokens, so I'll get 3 treasures total, and I draw 2 cards. 2.
Painting your own board with blood.
Yep.
All right. We're going to sacrifice 2 treasures. That'll trigger Disciple of the Vault and Blood Aspirant.
Who's taking the damage? I'm assuming
You
me.
are, Chris.
Yep.
Yeah. And then I will use that to play. Which one do I want? Oh, yeah, I draw 2. I'm going to play Hired Hexblade. So it'll come into play with 2 1/1 counters on it, and if mana was spent from a treasure was spent to cast it, I draw a card and lose a life. So I'll get that card, and then I will say go. Pretty. I guess I should have attacked Chris because then I could.
I was gonna keep quiet
You did. It's fine. I passed.
because I
You're good.
so knew it was gonna happen. It's like I'm gonna just simmer down right quick.
Alright, next turn. I'll play this. Blood Fountain, make blood.
Did that too.
Oh wait, I should have a 3rd counter on the Blood Aspirant because I did sacrifice
yeah.
Kalain.
Yeah.
I'll cast this Eviscerator's Insight, sacrificing his blood.
One of the best
Drawing 2.
cards.
Okay. I'll play this Dross Pit tapped. And then I'll spend 1 mana on this Hopeless Nightmare. ETB, each opponent discard a card and
Yeah.
lose to life.
What? Discard a card and lose 2 life.
Discard a Mere Enforcer.
I will discard this Tramway Station.
And
I'll discard this snow-covered forest.
What do you
Is
got?
it snow covered or cocaine covered?
Flying around it? I think I'll pass.
Mhm.
Little sniff gods.
That's right.
Oops. I hit mine down 3 times.
Oh, sorry. Did you
Right.
pass?
Yep.
Okay. I untap now. And let's go to my draw step and draw this card. And now that I've drawn all the cards that I know are on the top of my deck, let's oh boy, let's do ramping. All right, let's do Mossy Simic. Yes. And we'll tap a couple more blue mana. We're going to kick this Grow from the Ashes. So I'm going to search my library for a basic land card, put it on the battlefield, shuffle my library. If the spell is kicked, instead I get 2, put them on the battlefield and shuffle my library. And do we mind if I shortcut?
100% good.
Go for it.
Because the next things I'm going to do...
You'll have 5 mana available.
Well, the next things I'm going to do are I'm going to 3 visits.
Yep.
And then I'm also
Yeah.
going to Cabaret Courtyard.
Yeah, you're good.
So I
Okay.
think the only thing that matters is if you want, because you'll be making creature lands now, right?
Yeah, I'll,
So
so
if
what
you
I'll
want to
do is
tap
I'll
with
do
the
them in order.
fetched lands, you can have 2 creature lands that are ready to swing.
Yeah, right. So, yeah, let's do this in order here. So we'll do... Yeah, none of this is instant speed, so... I'm going to do this. So we got 3 there, and then I got another 2 here. I'm going to go get...
I
Forest.
mean, I think, yeah, you can just get them all now, right?
Basically.
Land. Yeah. But I'll have those be creatures. And then from here, I'll tap an island and a forest for the 3 visits. We'll get a forest. And that'll be a guy. And then I will get this. I think I just gained the life already. From Cabaret Courtyard, I'll make this island a guy. And then it'll go get me a land. And I'll go get... I can get a forest with that. Can't be out of forests already, can we? Alright. We'll make that a tapped guy. But a guy it will be.
Yeah, so you got 5 creature lands, 15 power.
Plus Tatiova, so
Plus
18,
Tatia.
but
Either side still.
probably not going to be
Fire.
swinging her a whole lot. So these are my creature lands. These are my lands. I'm a lands up front guy. I'm a lands in back guy. I'm both of the guys. That you see at the LGS.
An
So
extra
let's
couple 12 stacks of cards on the right.
Yeah.
yeah,
It's to
just decks in the
implement
process of
fear.
being made. Yeah, just to intimidate you with half-built garbage piles.
Yep.
Right. Anyway, I'd like the Monarch, so I'm gonna go to combat, and I'm gonna swing 12 flying 3/3 lands at Chris because I want the Monarch.
Well, I'm gonna block one of them because I'm not gonna take 12. I'll take 9.
You want to
I'm
block an
not
island
sure
or a
you
forest?
Swing with all of those. I think it
Why
depends a little
not?
bit on how you sequenced the lands that came in, right? But the lands that came in don't have haste, right?
The
No, they
lands
have
he
haste.
gets as creatures have haste.
Oh, they do have haste.
Yeah,
Never
they
mind
have
then.
Tatiova grants haste.
Never mind then.
Yeah, it's up to 1 target land you control becomes a 3/3 elemental creature with haste.
Haste. Yeah, I take the 9. You get the Monarch.
Pretty good.
Ooh, wait, actually, hold on a second.
Pretty good.
I think I should have 1 less land creature actually.
Well,
'Cause
that Cabaret
there's
is
1
counts
here,
for
1
2.
here, 1 here,
Yep,
1
5
here,
total.
1, 2, 3. Well, enters the battlefield under your control. Whenever a land enters the battlefield, I got 2 from Grow from the Ashes. So does
Yep.
that mean I could make 2 into land creatures or no?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, no, then I'm right then.
Yep.
All right, so which of the lands are you killing, Chris?
I only
Island
have
or
a
forest?
2/1.
Oh, it was a 2-1. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So, all right.
So I'm just
Well,
taking
I'm the
this
monarch
to flight
now.
up 9.
And I will draw this card at my end step. Thank you for your donation to the company. Pass turn.
Alright.
Have haste. Spooky.
Untap.
But hey, they can be killed.
Yeah. Planes.
Where's my board wipe?
Just need a Plaguerat, and I'm all good.
I'm gonna tap for 5 and do a Shrine Steward. When it enters,
Ooh, nice.
everyone's gonna lose 1. I'm gonna gain 1, and I'm gonna go look for a enchantment. I mean, an aura, a shrine,
Aura.
which is so weird how it's a shrine too. Like,
It's because of the set.
I know, but it's just like, what the heps?
Yeah, a little bit non.
Maybe they should have just made shrines auras, and then that would have solved the problem.
That would have
You know,
100%.
Just for auras.
They should have made like a separate shrine tutor.
Or a specific, yeah, an actual straight up just shrine tutor.
Because what's that 5 mana value that guy is, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
exactly.
A little off rate for aura tutor, isn't it?
But that's what
Well, I know you're
that's
not-
what I get in white.
I know you're not getting freed from the real.
That is correct. I'm gonna get lifelink.
Oh, that makes sense. Oh yeah, because your guy deals damage.
Exactly. I'm just gonna pay 1, sacrifice this so the Tatiova can't block, and I'm gonna swing into hip for 3 to get the Monarch back.
How much of that is commander?
2,
Chris.
All right. 1, 2, 3.
and then I'll gain Monarch, and then I'm gonna pass the turn after that with this in my hand.
Alright. I will untap. I will draw. There we go. Play a Great Furnace this land for turn. I will tap these 3 for Seize the Spoils, discarding a mountain. I'll get a treasure and I'll draw 2. That's a thing. I will crack the 2 treasures. We'll deal the damage to hip. So 2 to hip, 2 there. I'll play a Zentrum Bandit. It comes in play with 2 1/1 counters on it. When it attacks, I can pay a life to make a treasure. I will move to combat.
Combat.
Hip, how many blockers do you have? Is it just Tatiova?
It's just Tatiova. I'm mostly just trying to keep Chris's life in check.
That's
because,
fair.
oh my god.
It
I'm
can't
gonna
happen.
swing.
It's not really
That's
doing
the
anything
monarch,
yet.
right?
I'm gonna swing a 4/4 at hip, and I'm gonna swing a 6/6 at Chris.
This is on the ground, so I'm gonna block.
Is the 4/4 your commander or no?
Nope.
Okay.
Although I wouldn't mind if my commander died.
I'll take 4.
All right, and then I will look at my hand and cry past turn.
You're probably thinking, wow, that Simic deck sure does have a lot of life gain in it, right? I wish you could see me shaking my head no into my microphone right now.
Yeah, I mean, what do you got? Pulse.
I think I have like
There's a
maybe
decent amount of
1
incidental,
life gain card that isn't like a land getting
Yeah.
me 1 life.
Search party comes to mind, or that forest that makes it food, that kind of stuff. Would be
Huh.
your ticket.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play Gary.
Yeah, I took that out because it comes in
1,
tapped.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Gary for 6. Everybody lose 6. I'll gain 18.
I'm dying. Yay.
Yeah. Probably need blockers after gaining 40, up to 41 health. So, I'll say go.
Yeah, now you're slightly a target.
It was bound to happen. I'll take my beats. I'm just making combat easier because now you know who to swing at.
Correct. You're just being a great pal.
Well, you didn't go get the Monarch, so I mean, there's still 2
There
people.
is
to
always
sorry.
a card draw.
I got distracted and started just mindlessly playing chess on my phone. Alright, I'm gonna untap. Okay. Okay. Got a lot of lands. Got some lands. Got some more lands. I got lands. I also have lands and.
Real?
Hmm. 41 life. That's so much. Alright, I'm gonna play an island. It's a guy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna play. No, let's do this. 2, 3, 4. Play Trailblazers Torch. When that ETBs, I'll take the initiative,
Ooh, a new
which puts
shiny.
me into the Undercity, which was my secret commander that I don't have almost any synergy for at all.
Other than
And where
playing
is it?
land.
Interesting. It's not coming up. Will I have to type the initiative?
No.
Oh, here we go.
Make an initiative. Okay.
Oh, it's one of those. Yeah.
All right. Disclaim card, reveal it, put it in your hand, shuffle. I'ma go do that. Okay, so there's an island. That's in my hand now. Don't look at my hand. DC. Say no.
Never.
That's not quite grammatically the same thing / correct. Alright. This island is in my hand. I'm gonna Nature's Lore now. I'll get a force card. Down the battlefield, shuffle. How many lands? Oh my god. I'm land crazy. I get Rhymewood Falls. And when that comes in, wait, Chris, do you still have the Monarch?
At the current state, I do.
Yeah, because didn't Johnny swing 6 EU?
I blocked it with the
You
Shrine
block?
Steward.
And you just played Gary and gained a ridiculous amount of life?
Correct.
Yep.
A very
So
Okay.
what do you want to get?
It's like
a very
41 life is a
bigger
regular
friendly
amount of life
amount
to
of
have
life.
Upper Commander. With my trigger, I'll turn that untapped forest that I have into a 3/3. Yeah. So let's go to combat. I'm gonna swing. Let's do. Man, how do I keep my lands separate from my lands with all these decks in the way? Let's do. That just seems stupid. Alright, let's do 3 hasty flying land guys, 2 islands and a forest. I don't know why that matters, but I'm saying it. The Dre. And
Emphasis.
2 3/3 flying forest guys. One will go at Johnny and one will go at Chris. Because I'm not here to make friends. I'm just here to die and
I'll
not
take
do very
3.
much.
How many
Victor,
did you say?
3.
So 9 coming at you, Dre, and then 3 at Chris and 3 at Johnny.
Okay.
You
And
will
then I
get
got
the monarch.
Ooh, 2 shinies.
Yep.
2
Trailblazer
shinies. You
support.
should never form Exodia in my experience.
And then I have Patovia. I got 2 3/3 flyers. I got Trailblazer's Torch untapped. Got the Monarch. Now I'm going to my end step. I'm drawing a card off the Monarch, and I'm passing my turn.
Untap and draw. I'm going to white, put the lifelink on our Boz. Boy, so I need to get a little bit of life here. For a 1, I'm gonna Candy Trail. I'm gonna gain 2 life. Everyone will lose 1, and then I will scry 2. Bottom those 2 lands. I will pay 2 and I'll crack the Candy Trail, gain 3 draw. Go to 18. I'm sitting here, I'm like, obviously flying dudes are wicked good, but like Johnny's just chilling at any moment.
Yeah. Everyone's got pretty decent boards.
I'm just gonna hold off for right now and just chill.
All right. I will untap. I will draw for turn. I'm going to play this Riveteer's Outlook. I'll gain life.
Not as good as it
And I'll get a counter on this guy, and I'll go get Mountain, I guess. Whatever I find first. Mountain. And then shuffle the whole deck, not just most of it. You know, that helps sometimes. Shuffling the whole deck.
I guess.
Oh wait, I have such a tiny hand, so that sucks. All right. Then I will play Commander Sphere. I will tap it for a black, I guess, and we'll sack it. I'll get another counter in here. I will deal the damage to Dre, and then I'll draw a card. Damn. Could have used that. Let's see. Who do we got? Who do we got doing what? How many blockers do you have, Hip?
I have 3 blockers right now.
3. Means I have to commit a lot of shit to get the Monarch. I don't appreciate that.
If you just hit me for like, I don't know, 1, I'll let you just take it.
I can do that.
Okay.
Alright. I will move to combat. I will swing Kalane at Hip. And I will swing a 4/4 and a 8/8 at Dre.
Alright, no blocks.
Also no blocks.
Alright. And then I will gain the Monarch. And I'll move to my end step and we'll draw a card.
Commander damage is really starting to stack up, you guys.
Alright.
It's got 2 from our Boz. I got 1 from Kalane any minute now.
I totes swung with the wrong thing. I should have made a treasure. Oh well.
Did you get a land
Happens.
when you took the initiative?
Oh yeah, you
I
got
took the initiative.
too.
Oh, I got the
yeah.
initiative too? Oh shit, no, I
Yeah.
didn't.
You're basic
will
to
go-
hand and then draw a card at your end step.
Yeah, I drew the card at the end step, so I'll just leave that.
Oh,
I
shit.
put a swamp. I'll put a swamp to my hand, and then Yeah, you can go ahead.
Okay.
I didn't realize the initiative was also in play.
Next turn.
Yeah, I played a Trailblazers Torch on my turn.
Yep. Bad thing.
Nothing like introducing a mechanic to the game.
Can't form Exodia. It just can't be done. 1, 2, 3.
I don't
Demon's
know what else. What else
Disciple.
could we weave in here now? Other dungeons.
One dungeon at a time. ETB, each player
True.
sacrifices a creature.
Oh my god.
So it's gonna be obviously my 0/0. LOL.
Yeah, well, that's on the stack, though. I'm gonna cast.
I
Not
figured as much.
on Gary.
I was like, I figured this one.
Yep.
I am actually gonna sack Tatiova. I don't like to do this, but I'm gonna do the thing where you stick the card in the deck
Oh,
for
yeah,
the
don't
command zone, because yeah, I hate it, but it's just like that just lands and like
And then
half-built
I'll-
decks everywhere.
I'll
so.
see your battlefield bin, and I'll do the same.
I will sack my commander and put a counter on Blood Aspirant.
I see you put our boss in the graveyard there, Chris.
I did. No reasons.
for reasons.
Maybe
For reasons.
maybe you could use a helping hand.
I'll gain 7.
No, I might
I'm
recommission him to the battlefield.
21. 39.
How much is total? Was it 5 again? The 6.
I think our boss is gonna
1,
be
2,
late
3,
for dinner.
4, 5. It's 7. Oh, please don't wake up.
How much are we all losing?
7.
That's fine.
Yeah, it's only 7.
Yeah, it's just 7. Who cares?
Totally normal.
I gained a life. I'm all right.
Yeah.
Um,
39 is a perfectly normal life total for the average Pauper Commander player.
next thing I'll do is move to combat. Maybe I sequenced this. I think I did. Yeah. Okay. I think for my last game action, I'll pay 2 and What does this say? Witch's Cauldron. I'm gonna sacrifice Gary because he's got a wicked roll attached to him. It says each opponent loses 1 life.
Yeah, that's minty.
What part of your turn are you in right now? Like what phase?
Still main 1.
Yeah, it's still main 1. That's wouldn't matter at that one for that one. Oh, you're sacrificing
I'm gonna-
Gary.
Have to respond, so
Yep.
I'm gonna tap a green, and I'm gonna Tamiyo's safekeeping my island creature guy
Oh, nice.
here to give it hexproof and indestructible until end of turn, and I'm gonna gain 2
That
life.
spell fizzles. You don't gain the life, right?
Why not?
Or does it you gain it no matter what?
He gains it no matter what, because
He gains it no matter what.
on the stack wise. Yeah.
Why won't you die?
Just die
I don't want to.
I'll put that in the command zone. So everybody lose a life. I'll draw a card, gain a life. Up to 40. Up to 40. Yeah. I think that's gonna do it for me.
Okay. Alright, I'll untap. So. Alright. These guys here. I have to finish all these decks so I can get control of my desk again. Alright, untap, upkeep, draw. Hey. Oh, this is amazing. Are you ready for this? I am going to tap 1, 2, 3. Let's do 4, 5. And we'll do... we'll do a 6th one here. We'll do the island. So the island mana, I'm gonna play Campfire. Got 5 floating over here, many greens and blues. I am gonna play Terramorphic Expanse. Still 5 mana floating. Move this.
He's at 40.
So Terramorphic Expanse. He's at 40.
I'm just looking. I'm like, I don't know what to do with this.
Yeah. So that forest will become a guy.
I thought you were going to say God for a second. That forest will become a god.
Gonna become the first Ent from Lord of the Rings. And then subsequently just a regular tree. And then I'm gonna get an island, which will come in tapped. And we'll make that a guy. Oh, I'm sorry. I meant to cast Tatiova.
Yeah,
Is it
with
cool
the
if we
5
say
floating.
I casted Tatiova?
Yeah. That makes sense.
fine.
Yeah. Okay. So they come in as guys. I'm going to die pretty soon. So
Are you taking somebody out with you? That's the question.
Mm-hmm.
If you kill my opponents, then I can't drain their life.
Correct.
I
wow,
would say the damage has already been done.
that
If
seems
you-
like a genius idea.
If you kill Dre, then
But Johnny
the same
has
is
the
true.
sword.
What's the
got
Undercity got going?
Johnny 5 is alive. What's that? Looking for? Oh, yeah.
All right.
I do have that.
Okay.
And then.
Johnny, is it too much to ask to let me hit you with Tatiova?
No, you can hit me with
So you can
Tattoo.
swing with Tatiova.
Okay. Oh yeah,
Just
actually I
Tatty.
can't do that because she is not hasty.
So you get a voluntary swing with a 3/3 flyer.
Okay. I'm gonna go to combat. And I'm gonna swing 7 3/3 flyers in the air at Dre for 21 damage.
Down to 19.
All right.
And you swung Tattoo over at me, right?
No, I can't. She's not hasty. I forgot I just cast her this turn.
Yeah, it's fine.
I'm living in a state of burnout. I'm very busy these days. I'm gonna pass.
That's
I'm
it.
not like magicking properly 100% of the time.
Draw.
There's only one deck I can play on autopilot. That's not this-
Recommission. Bring back Commander.
Is it Child of Alara?
No. It is Jolene the Plundered Queen.
Jolene.
Could literally
Everyone
play
takes
that
one,
next
and
turn.
I'll gain one.
I'll take one.
Take one as well.
Okay, I will tap 2, and I will cast Reckless Fireweaver.
Uh-oh.
That's not a.
I'm in danger.
I'll tap 2. I will cast Thought Vessel. Everyone loses 2. I gain 1.
I'm gonna have to respond to that. I'm gonna tap this forest. I'm gonna tap campfire. I'm gonna gain 2 life. And I'll take 2.
And I will tap the Thought Vessel, and I'll play Conjurer's Bauble. Everyone lose 2. I gain 1.
Son of a gun.
Dirty dog, you.
All right.
Does he have the Cheerio?
I
My
do
top 3
not.
cards.
I'm gonna crack the bauble, and I'm gonna
You
put a
got card
card.
next.
Which one do I want to put the bots? I'll put Lifelink back at the bottom. Doesn't make a difference. And then I will draw a card. So I'm passing the
1
turn.
life.
Who's got Monarch and whatnot?
Oh, Johnny.
I do.
So, Johnny.
I'm not just was wondering. I'm gonna draw.
Oh yeah, you don't have Bale attackers.
Untap.
You are at 1.
Raw for turn. Is that enough? That's the question.
Is 1 enough?
Uh,
Your life total being at 1 doesn't matter until someone tries to make you lose 1 or more life, Johnny.
oh.
Can do it.
Fudge.
It'd
I
be a
would
fun
have to
turn
do
on
that.
Winning at 1 health, kind of sweet.
It is a
Oh,
pretty
did you
sweet
trigger
feeling.
the initiative?
I can't win
Oh.
at 1 health.
Yeah, at
You
Johnny,
either
at your
Draw
upkeep,
2 or
you
put
do the
2/1/1
initiative.
counters, and you would have
Oh.
scored before your draw.
Oh,
So
Yeah,
I
before
think
your
it's
draws.
your territory. That's
oh. Oh, okay. Well, I'll put this back.
At the
Then.
beginning of your
That's a
upkeep.
kind of draw.
yeah, whatever,
So,
whatever you want.
1 sec. Let me take a look at the Undercity shit.
We can do Forge, put 2+1 encounters on target creature, or Lost Wells, scry 2. So you could scry 2 and kind of sculpt your draw step, and maybe you get something sweet.
I played a land, so that was in my hand as well. I'm
Really enjoying this Tatiova
Bigger
deck.
creature is bigger creature.
Do I want to scry? Is there something better than what I already saw? I mean, I guess I scry because I looked at it. So,
You have enough power to win the game on board right now.
no, but I can like.
Would 2 counters get you there? Close.
No, I don't think so.
Oh. Yeah, probably scry then.
All right, so I'll still do the same thing. I'll play that. Yeah, I gotta do this in this order, otherwise it's the only way I can survive at all. So I will tap 3 to play a Nadir's Nightblade,
Oh, okay.
and then I will tap these 4. I will cast a Grim Bounty. I will target the Reckless Fireweaver and create a treasure token. Creating a treasure token will have me gain a life and have each opponent lose a life.
Who were you targeting?
The Fireweaver.
The Fireweaver, yeah. Alright, so that gets me out of danger. Sort of.
Sort of.
Sort of. I have 2 life, so I can create myself another treasure, which is dope. But
Oh.
it was interim.
Oh, you haven't sacked the treasure yet.
No. I created a token, so I got the
Yep.
life. I will. And if Hip
Wait,
had
no,
life,
You get a Mirkwood Bats.
Mm.
You only get the
Yeah,
life
yeah,
when
yeah.
it leaves, right?
that is also in the deck, but you know.
Mirkwood Bats is whenever you create or sacrifice a token.
Yeah. So you're still at 1 until you sack the treasure, right? Or did I miss?
No. Because when you create it, each opponent loses and you gain 1. When you create, it's leaves. Whoops, my bad. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. It's
Oh,
not,
okay, okay.
Not Mirkwood.
Going back
All
up
right.
for
Well, then I
one.
guess I need to crack this treasure to make a treasure. A treasure dog. Now I gain
You
one.
lose one, and then you have a disciple trigger too.
Yeah, I will deal the disciple to Chris, I guess.
Boop.
And then I will move to combat. I'll do this guy at Chris and this guy at Chris, and then I'll do the hired hexblade at Dre. That'll trigger. I will lose a life and make a trigger.
I will block the bigger of the two.
All right, and then I will pass a turn.
Was it?
What did I get?
They're both 4.
A 4/4.
Okay, that's what I thought.
This is a. Sorry, what did I? No, I sent. Yeah, I
Right.
sent.
Right two are at me, top one at Trey.
Yeah, this one's at Dre. These two. The bigger is at 9. So
Yeah, I'm
take
blocking
it.
that because
Yeah, and then there's a 4/4 coming at you, Dre. You check it.
Okay, no block. Take 4.
Yeah, and then I will pass a turn.
Next turn.
Gain one more life. Living on the edge here.
4, 5, 6, 7.
And here comes Gary.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3,
2,
4, 5, 6, 7.
5,
Oh, exact skis.
Yeah.
Damn.
Leave it to Gary.
I did it.
Gary's so
I
good.
was pretty impressed by Hip hanging on there for that turn cycle. I thought
Hip
for
did.
sure-
That deck is good.
I thought
I
Hip
gain
was
life
gonna-
in very writing the essay at like 2 a.m. night before when it's due at 11:59 p.m. and
And
somehow
it's
getting it
definitely
in
the
on time
feel of
energy.
The campfire.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Tamio's
How it
Pulse. It's good.
Yeah,
comes in
that
clutch.
Tamiyo's card is great.
I would put. I feel like. Do you have all those? Like, there's not many. Maybe like 3. You can either get a basic or do something else. Bushwhack is the latest one they made.
So I
think
do
there's one that makes a food.
want to run that type of stuff in there because I do have a couple indestructible lands.
Yeah.
But it's like the deck really wants me to windmill slam as many lands out of the battlefield as
Yeah.
fast as possible, so it's not really like worth it at the expense of that.
After playing
Oh,
you,
Yeah,
that,
I mean, I would treat them as like a land drop, though, right? I mean, they cost you 1 mana to do, but you know.
Well,
And then if you need, they are utility, right? So if you're at like what 42 lands in there, you could just have like 2 of them be those.
yeah, I'd have to take a really hard look at the list, but it's honestly just like a pile of crap I threw together from my desk, and then I kind of tinkered with it a little bit. And I just feel like, you know, making your lands do all the stuff is pretty good.
Yeah.
They
No, it was
fly.
very good.
Yeah.
I got all 3 of these 1-drops. I was pleased to see those.
The fantastic.
Yeah,
the
those are all
freaking
solid.
Hopeless Nightmare is one of like my funnest ones.
That's one of my favorite cards. I was trying to build a deck with that fairy in standard, where you play Hopeless Nightmares, like as many as you can, and then you bounce them back to your hand, and then you replay them. But it's hard to get like a whole bunch of that going.
Yeah.
But there's some interesting stuff you can do. You can play like the same Hopeless Nightmare like 3 or 4 times in a game.
Oh yeah, very nice. I have a Tiny Bones list for regular EDH,
Hell yeah.
a Bauble
I love Tiny
Burglar,
Bones.
and this is one of many cards. It has a lot of commons in it, which is why I decided to make it. But yeah, it's just so efficient.
That's what it is.
I love Cheerios cards and just like really good value one drops and stuff like
Well,
that.
the devotion
Cheerios
building
are
too.
Yeah.
I actually I think I drew all my, maybe all but one. I think there's one other 1-drop, but I drew pretty much all my 1-drops that game, so we ran about as fast as we could.
Basically, yeah. And we're at reasonable timing too, so I do believe if we started a second one, that's one of those ones we'll be here till like midnight, beyond belief.
Yep. I agree.
But hell
Unless we-
yes.
Unless
No.
you're CPDH.
No.
I can win
Arlock.
a turn 5.
Nick, they don't
I
get
can-
better than this.
Brackus right here.
Our
It's
luck,
pretty
it'll be
strong.
literally like, oh, we'll
Yeah.
do CPH and we'll just hard lock each other.
No, I don't hard lock anybody. I just
No.
combo off as fast as I can.
We'll save it for next.
I could play gut and just demolish everyone's life totals. Or we could
The
both
kid is
play our
sleeping.
bots.
I'm going to go to sleep too. I'm going to abuse this while she sleeps.
Sleep
This is the true W of the night. Is
Yep.
Chris is gonna get a full night.
She
of
has
sleep today.
slept in the bed. In the last year and a half she's been alive.
Oh,
Maybe
like 20
10
minutes.
times she has slept through the night.
Oh my god.
And it's not an exaggeration.
That's just how it is, though.
That's how it is. Like
Yep.
my second child, this is the same way. Like I think I got maybe 3 full nights of sleep in her first year and a half of existence.
It is
and I was
crazy.
so burnt out from being exhausted. Like it wasn't even funny. Like I was a like I've been a zombie for like the last 5 years
Yeah.
because my third child killed me too. It's like fuck.
It is just mind blowing that like they don't want to sleep. They just don't do it. Like these
Just,
damn
I-
they
kids.
don't need that much sleep to.
You know,
My
I'm
son-
a dad myself,
themselves
but
or
I
whatever.
too spent like 2 years tired all the time. But it's because I kept playing video games until like 3 a.m. in the morning. So
Fair.
I know how you feel.
It's the same. There's no
it's
difference.
it's the same thing. I was
It's
so
exactly
exhausted.
the
So
same.
many video games.
Alternately, I played video games until 3 a.m. in the night.
We're all on that point.
Yeah, no, like that's my son still wakes me up at 6 o'clock, like sometimes, and I'm just like,
Yeah. No thanks, Pop.
dude, it's the sun's not even out, bro. Like,
Yeah.
go back to bed. Like he's like, but is it morning? I'm like, do you see the sun?
Do you
He's
see
like,
the
no. And I'm like, then it's not morning. Go to bed.
We're done with this.
It's a good rule. Until it's summer,
Kinda-
the sun is up at like 5
Yeah, I know.
Tell me about it. I know.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, I mean, just because it's morning doesn't mean.
But it's winter. The sun doesn't the sun doesn't come out until like 8 a.m. now.
I mean, I don't know.
winter.
I have like a weird schedule, so some days it's like, yeah, the sun is up, but I don't have to like get up.
Yeah.
And other days it's like I have to get up before the sun gets up, or my whole day is
Yeah.
gonna get fucked.
No thank yous.
Oh yeah, inconsistent schedules are super hard.
Well, I'm off to the lovely beds, and I hope y'all have a lovely evening.
Yeah, GG's
Yes, I
everyone.
actually have to go do a lot of
Jeez.
stuff now and tomorrow. So peace.
Have a great night, yo.
Ciao, ciao.
Bye.